Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I just dropped my new bad boy membership program. This one's called No Second Dates. 10 signs the first date should be the last. Okay, so guys, this is what's going to happen. You're going to go on these first dates with these girls. You're going to be like, oh my God, she's so hot. I really like her. You're going to be thinking about her. And you're like, I can't wait to see her again. Now, hold on. Understand that what happens is that sometimes these girls that you're dating are showing you signs that they're not interested, or that it's not going to go anywhere, or that it's going to be a waste of time, but you don't understand the signs. So what happens is you go on a second date and then you spend more time, more money, more energy dealing with a woman who is not really going to be about anything. It's not going to turn into anything, right? And so what you're essentially doing is you're wasting your time because you didn't know the signs that you shouldn't go on a second date with this girl. You see what I'm saying? So in this program, I'm going to be teaching you the 10 signs you should look out for on the first date that will tell you and show you that you basically should just charge this girl to the game and not go on a second date, right? Because what happens is that if you don't know these signs, you're going to keep going out on second dates, sometimes even third dates, right? Wasting your time, energy, and money, and you're not getting any sex from these girls. You're not getting into any relationships with these women. Nothing is happening with these women. It just fizzles out, and you basically wasted more time, energy, and money on a second date. You feel what I'm saying? So after you guys watch this quick clip, make sure you go to badboymembership.com, right? So that you can watch this entire program plus all the other audio and video dating advice tutorials. All right, check this out. Let's just jump into this. We're going to go 1 through 10. And this is in no order of importance, but I'm going to talk about each one. I'm going to break down, what's happening and why you shouldn't go on a second date with this woman and why you should just leave it alone. All right. So the first thing we have on the list is she won't kiss you. She won't kiss you. Right. So if you're on that first date with this girl and you're, let's say, getting drinks, you're talking to her, trying to flirt, whatever, and she's flirting back. And then it gets to the point where you're getting closer to her. And let's say you're like really, really close and then you're going for the kiss and she turns her face. Or let's say you're talking to her, you flirt with her, you tell her to come closer to you and she sees that you're trying to kiss her and she's like, oh, I don't kiss on a first date. Right? Or you tell her, hey, like close your eyes. I'm about to kiss those sexy lips, girl. You say some sweet shit like that, some smooth stuff like that. And then she tells you, nah, I'm not really trying to do that and all that other stuff. Right? Now, if a woman won't kiss you on the first date, that is supposed to be the last date. That's supposed to be the last time you see her. You charge it to the game and keep it moving. Now, why is that? Why is it that if a girl, won't kiss you, that you need to charge it to the game, right? And not see her in a second date. So what happens is that you have to understand that if a woman is sexually attracted to you, right, and finds you sexually appealing, she is going to want to kiss you. So if she says to you, that she doesn't kiss or she doesn't want to kiss or she's moving her face and all that other stuff, that is basically her showing you that she is not sexually attracted to you. Now, what confuses a lot of guys is that you'll be on a date with a girl and y'all are having great conversation. She may also be flirting back with you, right? But what happens is that she's doing this because she likes the fact that, you're having conversation with her, giving her attention and all these other things. But the reason why she's not kissing you is because she is not sexually attracted to you. She's attracted to your attention, but she's not attracted to you sexually, which means that she is not really highly sexually interested, which means that she doesn't want to have sex with you. Now, what a lot of guys do is they'll say, but Locario, aren't I leaving pussy on the table? Like, maybe she doesn't want to kiss me. It's okay because I'll see her again and go on a second date. And then, I'll wait for her to be ready to kiss me. And maybe she'll kiss me on the second or the third date or whatever it is like that. Right? So that's what a lot of guys do, is that they'll be in them situations where they are thinking that, oh, well, maybe she's just not that type of girl, because that's what some girls will say. Oh, I'm not the type of girl. I don't kiss on the first date. I got to get to know a guy. Right. So then you believe that she's different from other women and, oh, well, that's just how she rolls. Right. And then you feel some type of way because you're like, oh, well, maybe I shouldn't, let her go. Maybe I should continue to see her. right? But what I'm telling you is that the reason why she's not kissing you is because she's not sexually attracted to you like that. And if she's not sexually attracted to you like that, there's no reason to see her again for a second date. You understand? Because even if you see her for a second date and you go out with her again for a third time, and let's say for whatever reason you end up smashing her the fourth time you see her, or the fifth time you see her, something like that, right? That still means she's not really sexually attracted to you. You just wore her down. And what happened was that she just felt like, all right, I'll just give this guy some box. You understand what I'm saying? Because he has all these other things that's going for him. He got a lot of money. He got this stuff. So maybe he could be my boyfriend and I could, get him to, take care of me and so forth and so on. But this is a girl who's not highly sexually attracted to you. So even if you were to get into a relationship with her, guess what? You're going to have a lot of sexless nights. Imagine you get married to her. Okay, you're going to be the guy who's married in a sexless marriage. Why? Because this woman wasn't sexually attracted to you, and you could tell that by the first date where she didn't want to kiss you. There was actually I forgot the name of the show. It was a show on Netflix. I'm not even sure if they still have it on there, but I think it was called like Dating Around or Dating Something. And it was like, like kind of like a reality show where they would have a main person go out on, 5 or 6 dates with 5 or 6 different people. And by the end of the dates, the person would choose the person they wanted to go on a second date with. And then if that person chose them, then, they go on a second date. But anyway, what was funny was there was a scene where there was a girl who, it was like this bisexual chick. So she dates men and women, right? So she went out, she was on a date with this guy, and the guy wanted to kiss her. And then she said to that guy, "Oh, I don't kiss on the first date." And what was funny was it cut to her on another date with this girl, and then she ends up kissing the girl on the first date. So it literally showed the contrast of 1 second she tells the guy she doesn't kiss on the first date. And then the second clip was her with the girl, and she kissed the girl on the first date. So she kissed the girl on the first date because she was sexually attracted to the girl, and she wasn't sexually attracted to that guy. It's that simple. So if you're on a date with a girl and she won't kiss you, you do not need to call her again. It is over, finito, call it a day. All right. So that's number one. Now, number two is interesting because most guys don't know this. And this is very important for you to know. So you have to, look out for if this happens. And I'm sure it happened to you before and you probably didn't notice this, but this is very, very, very important because if this happens, right, then you need to never text this girl, call her again. It's over. Like, don't even waste your time. So the second thing we have on the list that shows that, the girl's not really interested in, and you don't need to go on a second date with her and just, you could just call it a day. The second thing is